Hello, and welcome. Happy Wednesday to ya. Happy Wednesday to ya. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday. This week went by so fast for me. It's already Wednesday. I feel like it was just Sunday. So how are you? How are you guys in the chat? We're going to be talking about the dose of it all. So as you know, I'm just kind of thinking about my dose and staying on the dose, not staying on the dose. And I'm not going to make a decision until I check with my doctor. But after tonight, I might have it solidified. I don't know. I'm not so sure. So let's see. Let me go exactly to the topic at hand. All right. So we're going to be talking about thinking about increasing your GLP-1 dose. Watch this first. Now, if you're also thinking about going down, because I realize people do that as well, they titrate down. If you're one of those people, you're welcome here tonight too, because we're going to be talking about that as well. So I realize, and then if you're not on a dose, and I know some people have weaned themselves off the medication, like give us a report. How are you doing? Why did you decide to do that? Let us know. Let the people know. So before we get started, I just want to say hello to some people in the chat, but I have to recognize this lady. I am telling you, it's my girl Keisha in here. Pamela, how are you? Pamela, you were the first one. How did you beat Melly Mel? That's because Melly Mel was traveling. So we got perfectly Pamela. How are you? Oh my gosh, I love a good profile pic, super cute pic. But hold up, wait a minute. Now, wait a second. Now, Keisha is just a faithful, right? She's like always supporting. And I drop a post every single day. Can you believe that? Every single day I put up a post. I can't even believe it. I'm running my own record right now. And I don't just put up anything. I really think about those posts and try to make them thoughtful. Keisha is always on there responding. And sometimes she doesn't say much. You know how, have you heard that saying when people say less? Well, to me, that's Keisha, right? But this one day she said more than normal. And Keisha, am I right? Did you tell me you have lost 235 pounds? Did I get that right, or did I misread that? Because these eyes sometimes aren't always eyeing. So Keisha, is that true? Okay, I'm gonna have to scroll down to see this. I see Mel is up in here. Mel, let me know if I miss her. Keisha, is that true? Now, let me know when she comments, because I may not see it. But I'm pretty sure she said, is that you saying yes, Keisha, that you did lose? Is that you answering my question? I don't know. Keisha, you have lost 235 pounds. Are you saying that's true? I was just like, oh my gosh, we have to celebrate that. I mean, 235 pounds, that's like a whole me. Jeez Louise. Okay, all right. So we got to give her some confetti. I just think that is amazing. Like amazing. 235 pounds. Jeez Louise. Okay, so let's give her some confetti. All right. I hope if I have this wrong, it's okay. You still deserve to be celebrated, because you are 235 pounds. That's an accomplishment. I mean, geez Louise. All right. Well, here's your confetti. We're going to give her some applause. Oh, that's not the applause. Wait, where's the applause? Applause. Drum roll. Wait, is it drum rolling? Let's give her about, what does that sound like? I don't know what that is. I hope that music, they don't deem me for that. I hit the wrong button. Okay, some more applause. Keisha, that is amazing. Amazing. I love that. Okay. All right. Very good. Keisha, I mean, geez, Louise. I just love that for you. Okay. All right. So I wanted to start off with that. I had to recognize that. I mean, and by the way, Keisha, I'm telling you, she is just awesome. And she's like, again, say less. That is Keisha. All right. But her presence is everything. And then you change that profile pic. Look at the beautiful profile pic. I love a good profile pic. You guys know that. All right. So one other thing I want to talk about, I just love Keisha. Thank you for letting me have my moment with her. So one of the things that I love is going live. And you guys know I cut back my live streams, right? I was live 3 times a week. I cut that back and I may just pop out at any time. You never know. But I did want to tell you on somebody wrote me a message and this just kind of inspired me, right? Plus I'm, 2 years into my Mounjaro journey. And so somebody wrote me this message and said, I really miss you on Sundays. And she said, you were all in my schedule and it was just, I was looking forward to seeing you. And then you stopped going live on Sunday. So I'm going to go live this Sunday. And you know what? Not only am I going live this Sunday, I have a huge update to share. Jeez Louise. I said, jeez Louise. So I'm excited. And guess what? Even Mail to the Beat is not going to get this announcement out of me until Sunday. So I'm going live on Sunday. Now, I don't know who's live on Sunday. I'm going live in the evening because remember, I have a Downsizing Diva Inner Circle group. In that group, that group is, oh my God, that group is something else. They had me in tears. They didn't have me. I had myself in tears. So I better not use this word because the words I was saying just really just tugged at my heart. And so, yeah, so I was going to ask them to switch. And then I decided not to because I just didn't even want to be bothered with changing my own schedule. So I'm going to be live on Sunday at 7:30 and I have a huge update. So be there or be square. And when I say this is a huge announcement, it's kind of life-changing. It really is. It's a life-changing announcement. And then I have a couple something else to share that's a huge update. And yeah, I just got a lot going on with Shay's World, but that's okay. So I'll be sharing that stuff on Sunday at 7:30 Eastern time. I'm going to put that out there at some point. I'll get it out there, but that's my thumbnail. So if you see me smiling around town, bam, there I am. That is me. I'm gonna wear that blue sweater too. I should have that blue sweater on Sunday. I'm gonna try to remember to match it up with my thumbnail. So all right, well, let's do what I love to do. We're going to say hello in the chat. If you're watching this video and you want to hear about the doses of it all, let me just say a shout out to my peeps first. Okay, so I already said hello to my girl Pamela and Keisha. And who else? Cookie, how are you? How are you, Cookie? People are saying hello. We got Mail to the B. Safe travels to you. She made it back safely. We love that. Chi Chi, how are you? You said I need to put my glasses on. I know Darium always says, put on your bifocals, Dee Dee. I don't need bifocals, but I'm telling you, sometimes this glare and this light, the light of it all is not always doing its thing for me. Let's see. Who else do we have in here? Oh, the real MVP. She says, happy Wednesday, Dee Dee Diva fam. I'm loving the pic. It's so you. Like CEO boss lady type vibes I'm getting from that pic. Love it. Who else do we have in here? Okay, I'm scrolling down. My girl, Simply Taisha. Happy Wednesday, Dee Dee and Divalicious Pam. How are you? Okay, people are saying hello. If I miss somebody, don't think I'm leaving you out. I'm scrolling and I might overlook you. So Mail to the B, if I overlook somebody, please let me know. Taisha, if I overlook somebody. Tracy, how are you? Tracy, is this your week 3? I hope this is your week 3 because I'm thinking it's your week 3. And yeah, you just are so energetic, so excited with this being a newbie. And I just love that for you. So hopefully it's either week 3 or 4. I'm not so off. And I just hope that, you're doing well, doing it well. And that doesn't mean the scale. That could mean feeling great. That could mean all anything that's going on that's positive with your body and your mindset. It doesn't have to be scale related. So I want you to know that. All right, who else do we have in here? Miss Linda. Oh, beautiful lady. She says, hi, Dee Dee in chat. I am back. I missed everyone. I pray everyone is doing well. Yes, and we've been praying for you and thinking about you as well. And glad you are back. I see you over there making some drinks and stuff. And I can't watch your channel while I'm driving because I have a long commute, so I listen to people on my way to work. And when you're making those drinks, I'm trying to look up. I'm like, okay, I cannot look. So it's so funny. But welcome back. We love you. Okay, all right. She says, hey, beautiful coach. Okay. Literally got back in town an hour ago. Yes, Mel is on it. Okay, so let me scroll down. Who else is in here? I see Cookie. Kate the Great. How are you, Kate? She says, hiya, everyone. Okay, Miss Rita, how are you? She says, hello, my GLP-1 peeps. Okay, you almost had me in tears today, and a lot of your messages are so sweet. So I just want to thank you. Your message started my day out. It brightened my day, so I appreciate that. And she says, holla. And I love that pic. How are you? All right, we got Brother Paul. He says, Sister Shay. I just love that. Brother Paul, Sister Shay. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, all right. Who else do we have up in here? Did I miss somebody? So I want to ask you guys, people are saying congratulations to Cookie. Okay, Mayor Mindy, you're another one that almost had me in tears. God, I've been very emotional lately. Is it the hormones of it all? I don't know. But yeah, Mindy, I read your message. I said, oh, I'm sending virtual hugs to my favorite mayor. Jeez, Louise. That is too funny. It's funny because near where I live in my dad's little town, we live in different towns. His best friend was a mayor, and since then he has passed on. He was in my parents' wedding, and so when I say my favorite mayor, I do know another mayor. So yeah, so Mindy, welcome to the chat. I always say you never know who folks know. You just never know. How about that? All right, let's see. Let's scrolling down. Okay. The boss lady. Boss up. The boss lady is here. How are you? Okay, let's see. Okay, you guys are saying hello. I don't want to miss anybody. If I missed you again, I apologize. Okay, it's a bunch of folks in here. Hold up, my twin is here. Jeez, Louise. Okay, wait, where did she go? Bellflower twin, how are you? That's my weight loss twin. I just love that. Did I see, is Beverly in here? That is my home girl. Where is Beverly? Did she change her profile pic? Bev, how are you? I'm telling you, if I need somebody to call late night, that is my home girl, Bev. I can call her up and I know she's up. And I'm like, Bev, you're supposed to be asleep. And she's like, I know, Dee Dee. So are you. What are you up for? So yeah, that's so funny. So in the summertime, Bev, when I can actually, can stay up a little bit later when school's out, I'm gonna be calling you up like at night. Because my other friends are in maintenance, they're sleeping good. They're not talking. They're not talking on the phone late night. How about that? Okay, who else do we have? Let's see. Brown Mound of Zepbound. How are you? How are you? He says, listening while doing PT. All right, I love that. Okay, so let's see. I think I got wait a minute. We got Sandy. Sandy, how are you? Look at you. She says, happy to be here. Now, I think you've been here before. I remember seeing a Sandy, unless it's a different Sandy, but welcome. We love it. Look at your hair, the eyebrows, all of it just works. I love that. All right, well, let's see. You said Bell, hit me with the Meg the Stallion. It's all that estradiol flowing in your body, body, yaddy. I know. Why am I so hyped up? I really feel like I'm hyped up, and I'm not sure why, but that's okay. That's just me. All right, Pam, how are you? Pammy Whammy. She says hello, Dee Dee in chat. Okay, so I think I got everybody. Pretty much. Grace, how are you? She says, Diva, you are serving fashion tonight. I love that. I don't try to. I feel like I'm so plain Jane, but other people think I'm dressed up all the time. So I'll take it. All right. So my question for you guys is my first question. I think I have it I love when I'm organized, which is most of the time. So remember, we're talking about thinking about increasing our dose, right? And what dose are you on now? So out there in the chat, what dose are you on now? If you're watching, we have 60 folks watching. Put it in the comments if you want to participate and you just don't want to come in the chat. What dose are you on now? And I'm going to tell you, I'm on 12.5 milligrams. And it's been a great dose for me, 12.5 milligrams. It really has. But I feel like because my cravings came back, but I got an update about that too. I'm going to save that. Well, maybe it's appropriate now too, but I'm going to save it for Sunday because you guys know for Lent, I gave up um, protein bars. I really haven't even been drinking those shakes because of the sugar content in there. And they all have sugar, even if it says zero sugar, it's something making it sweet. And I don't mean sugar, but sweetness, right? And I'm trying, to me, cravings are, unless you crave like dairy and all that, I don't really crave that. I crave sweets and sugary type of things. And unless you get that out of your system, in my opinion, now this is just my opinion, right? Unless you get that kind of out of your system, you're just going to keep wanting it. And I was having it, grazing on it here and there. And I feel like in order to like start up fresh and reset, I had to let that go. So it is better. It is better. Now I haven't touched a protein bar since, and they're in the house. I haven't touched a protein bar because remember, I bought a bunch of them at GNC. They had a buy one bar bills, get one 50% off. So I know Mayor Mindy did too. We stocked up, right, Mayor Mindy? So I stocked up on those protein bars and they're just sitting down there waiting for whenever I'm ready for them again, which won't be at least until the 40 days. Now, will I continue after the 40 days? I'm hoping I don't even want to, but it'll be there just in case I need it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't know. So we'll see. But anyway, the cravings have me thinking like, should I titrate up? And my answer is going to be, well, I'll tell you at the end of the, close to the end of the live, like what I'm thinking, because I kind of want to go through this process I'm going to take you guys through. So I get a lot of things in my comment section. People actually email me and they ask about this dose. Like, I think they don't ask, they kind of say like, I'm going to titrate up. And unless I'm asked, I don't really like to offer advice or my opinion, and some people ask, but most people tell you, I'm going to be titrating up or I'm going to be titrating down. And the reasons they give, I kind of want to ask questions like, what made you decide that? One of the things I do say is, did you talk to your doctor? And it's half and half. Some people say yes, and some people say no. So I think before you make a move, you always should be talking to your doctor. That's just my personal opinion. Now, if you don't have a doctor and you don't want to do that, that's, fine by me. But I'm just going to tell you, always talk to a doctor because you just never know, especially if you're one of those people that have every condition going on under the sun, including the disease of obesity. If you have PCOS, then you got, something's going on with your kidneys, something's going on with your liver, something's going on with your blood pressure, something's going on with your heart. Those are the people that really need to be talking to a doctor. But all of us, I say that because what if something is going on and you don't know? So if something is going on and you don't know, then that's why you should be talking to a doctor. But guess what? This is just my opinion for information, educational information. I am not a doctor. I'm not giving medical advice, but I am going to tell you what research says. Now, if you want to criticize and disagree with the research, you go right ahead because that's not the Downsizing Diva. And if you disagree with me, I'm okay with that too. I mean, we all have our opinions about stuff. So, and I'm just going to tell you, my opinion is just it kind of is based on research. So, and how my body is, responding. Okay. So that is the Sandy. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me, but most of the time my mind is on it. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, wait a second. Hold up. Wait a minute. Thank you for reminding me. Grace. Where is Grace? Okay. Where is she? Okay, let me find her. I'm trying to find her first comment. Excuse me. So, Grace, you are a year taking, and I saw your video. I saw the cute picture. I didn't get to watch it yet, but I saw that picture. You were doing that pose, striking a pose for the people. So, Grace, and then Grace, you have so many subscribers. I mean, you got a lot to celebrate. You're over there doing it. You're a protein queen. Shall I name her the protein queen? I think I'm going to call you that. I hope that's okay. Grace is the protein queen. She's up in here serving protein. And I laugh because she's serving protein for lunch, breakfast, dinner, all meals. Like, it's just, we love that for you over there. So let me give you some confetti and some applause. I think you're down 60 pounds. I love that. All right, Grace, we got to give you some applause too. Wait a second. I love that. And you know what, Grace? If we lived close to get by each other, I would try to get you to go down to the improv stage and get up on it. Because I think you are funny. You crack me up with your one-liners. All right, so all right, anything else? If I forget, I mean, this is some great stuff to talk about. Celebrate the 235 pounds from Keisha, 60 pounds from Grace. I mean, geez, Louise, you guys are doing it and doing it and doing it well. Kat, look at Kat is back with the hat. I love it. How are you? Thank you, Kat. I appreciate that. Geez, Louise, from one fashionista to another. How about that? Okay, now we're talking about what you guys are on. Okay, let's get into this. Okay, so we got Kate is on Kate, you're still hanging in on that 2.5. Okay, all right. So Kate, you were off, and so now you're back on, hanging on at that 2.5. Okay. All right, Pammy Whammy is a 7.5, another 7.5. Oh, look at I was gonna call you the mayor. 5, you're on 5 of Zepbound. Okay. 10 milligrams. Okay. I know, Taisha, you don't even have to tell me. I know you're on 5. You're holding on to 5 for dear life. Ange is on 5. We got Cookie. Oh, look at all you 5 folks. Let's see. Yes. Yes, Grace is. Okay. All right. 5, another 5 milligrams. Okay, so you're on 0.25. We discussed today whether to increase yours. Okay, we're going to make me wait for 4 more weeks because they want to make sure I'm getting 64 ounces of water a day. Okay, very good. So before you go up, they want to make sure you're getting that water. So, okay, so are you doing it? Are you getting it in the water? That every time somebody says water, I'm going to take a drink. So if you want, I might not be able to last because some of you guys are just going to be saying it to make me drink. All right, so every time somebody says water, I'm gonna take a drink. All right, so geez, Louise. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Sandy, you're on 15. Okay, all right, a 15 sister. I'm gonna need you one of these days. All right, Miss Linda, you have been hanging in on that 5 for a long time. Very good. Okay, Miss Rita, you're on 5 as well. Okay. Bev, you started 12.5, so we're 20, except for I'm Mounjaro and you're Zepbound. But okay, I love that. Very good. Okay, all right, 9 milligrams. Okay, all right, very good. Hey, it's Darium. How are you? Let's see. Yeah, and let me say this, Darium. I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm telling you, I feel like everything I watch, people are saying the messy middle. And I don't mean just like on our YouTube GLP-1s. I mean like out in the other YouTube streets. I was like, and even in the Oprah book, that lady, the doctor talks about the messy middle. So it just reminds me of you. I'm like, I started to send you a message today, but I just didn't have time. I didn't have time to, but I was like, oh my gosh, I was in this musical and I was like, when it was ending, and I was like, let me text this real quick. And then I didn't. So anyway, the messy middle is up in here. Okay, so the real MVP, 10 milligrams this month, down from 12.5. Okay, yeah, I remember you talking about going down. Okay, Mac 10. That Mac 10 is for the win, isn't it, Paul? That Mac 10. All right. Darium, you talking about you on 25 milligrams. If they had a 25 milligrams, I don't know. I might be scared to take that one. That one would have to soak in for me. Miss Brenda is always looking good. I mean, always. Does she have a new profile pic? I haven't seen her in so long. She's always a beauty. So I got to go and really look at it the next time. Hugs to the whole chat. Hard to greet you all. Yes, I know. It is hard. I don't even try to. When I come in the chat, I just say hi to everybody, unless it's a small group, because I always fear missing somebody and people thinking like I did that, like I was being a diva. And I'm not. I just was like, geez, Louise. And then I also, when I type mistakes. Now, I've won spelling bees. I'm a very good speller. But with these fingers and these keyboards I'm using on my cell phone, and then my autocorrect, it's just, I go from looking like a teacher to looking like I skipped spelling class. So I try to comment less. Okay. What? Hold up. Wait a minute. 2 years. Oh gosh. And it's so many people. I feel like Miss Linda are February anniversaries with this Mounjaro, Zepbound, GLP-1. So let's give her some confetti because I won't be on tomorrow. Okay, here we go. Let's give her some applause. You are at your goal, looking good. And you know what? Who am I to give advice for YouTube? I'm nobody's YouTube guru, but I will say when you are on there with your husband, I think that's priceless. I think that is like besides the drinks, like that's so interesting to me when people are on there as a couple. So try to get them to come on there more. You guys make a great couple. You can tell you've been together for a long time too. And I love the way you just like encourage him and support him. So yeah, love that. All right. Hold up. She says, hold up. Wait a minute. He's in the house. We love that. He said, I know 25. Jeez, Louise. Teddy, how are you, Teddy? Teddy, what are you on? Teddy, you have slimmed down. I'm telling you. One day I was scrolling, you know how you scroll down on your phone. I'm scrolling. I'm like, who is this? And it was Teddy. I'm like, Teddy is looking good. Teddy, you have slimmed on down. I saw you. And then this last video I saw, no, it was one before that. You were walking on this walking pad. I think you do that a lot, but I was like, this guy is getting it in. I love that. Okay. Who else? Okay, so somebody, I'm looking for doses. Leslie, I might need to talk to you, Leslie. I've been on 15 for 6 months. Wow. Okay. How are you feeling on that 16? Teddy's on 10. Okay. All right. So here's the next question. Darian, if you were in my city too, I'd be taking you to stand up. Okay, all right. So now we have 59 watching. I don't know how many likes, but if you're watching, just take a minute and hit that like button. It's so funny because every time I say the number count, it goes down. It's like people are like, oh, I don't want her to say, I don't know who's watching. I just know the number of people watching. That's so funny. All right, so we got another 5. 5 is up in the house. A lot of 5s. We got, we got 10 milligrams for a long period. Okay. I should have did. I'm going to do 5 seconds of how long I got to drink too, because I could just cheat and do one quick sip. Oh, Darium. My eyes might blink. I might not. Mel, geez, Louise. Hey, Anissa. How are you? I'm gonna have to put something else in here. The next time I do that. Okay, all right. She says, okay, I'll take a drink. Yeah, you take a drink. Take a drink with me. Thank you. My coldest water bottle. I have it in my Amazon. I have an Amazon store that I haven't developed yet. It's just kind of in there. But if you want it, the link is in the description. It's super cool. I love it. Okay. All right. So we said 45 to 50. It's hard. 45 to 50. What do you mean 45 to 50? Did I miss that? I'm sorry. You all took a total cuckoo stranger from the internet and wrapped me with encouragement, advice, accountability, so much love and protein. That is rare. Thanks for letting me share, Dee Dee. Absolutely. Yes. We love you. Grace, you are everywhere too, Grace. I mean, geez, Louise, so supportive, so on top of it. We just love that for you. I don't know how you're making these videos and getting it all out, but I love it. Okay, so you're on 10 milligrams of Mounjaro. That's all that cookie. Geez, Louise. Okay, we got Martin in the house. Martin says, now you know good and well, I'm not going to say water. Martin! Geez, Louise. Love that. My kidneys are gonna love you guys because I don't know that I can't drink a lot of water. So, geez, Louise. Okay, Darium. Darium. I'm looking down. Okay, somebody said your doctor took you down 10 milligrams. Wait a minute, I got 2 more seconds. 10 milligrams from 15 milligrams. Okay. So when people are when the doctors are, I was gonna say when people are titrating you down, when the doctor titrates you down, what are you guys titrating down for? Okay, so my next question is, so we got, I think 5 is up in here big time. So are you currently thinking about moving up your dose or increasing your dose? Who's thinking about increasing besides the downsizing diva? Anybody else thinking about increasing? All right, Virginia, she said she's on 12 and a half. Okay. All right, very good. All right, anybody else? Nora, how are you? She says, never fear. Nora is here. Hey, Nora. Nicole, how are you? Hey, Dee and everyone, how are you? Are you feeling better, Nicole? All right, we got, oh, Cassandra, how are you? What a beauty. Look at that hair. Love it, love it, love it. Super fly hairdo. Love that. Okay, all right. Paula, how did you make it tonight? I thought you were having your classes, but it's great to see you in here. Paula is one of my homegirls. Okay. Yes, Dee, I did a trial run of stopping after I hit maintenance, and they titrated. Is that what are you trying to say? They titrated down, but the inflammation of it all, right? Yes. 2.5 seems to be the spot where I'm losing, but I'm also not gaining. Well, that's perfect. Perfect. Very good. So 2.5 works for you. I love that. Very good. Yeah, the inflammation will get you. That's what I thought. I'm probably going to be on this medication. If you have watched my old videos, which I know a lot of you are watching my old videos, I appreciate that. You know how you scroll down? Well, you might not know, but you scroll down and you're watching videos, and some of my videos that had like 300-400 views now have like 800-900 views, where they're picking up because people are going back and watching. So I just love that, and I appreciate that. So yeah, but you know, for me, I don't know. I always thought I would never be on this medication after I lost my weight. That's what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking of it as a treatment. I was just thinking of it as like, okay, my A1C is going to be all right, and I'm out of here. And that could still be true, right? Because I'm doing some lifestyle changes, but I also know that inflammation is going to come back. And baby, my knees, I don't know if I can handle it. That's one of the great things about this medication for me, is being able to walk up and down stairs and not hurt or dread it, right? I used to avoid the stairs at all costs. Now I'm like, I'm taking those babies on, and I'm easy breezy, lemon squeezy. So we shall see. You know, I never say never, but I just, you know, geez, Louise. Okay, Teddy, you got me, Teddy. Mm. This is a great way to get in water. You know, I do that with my students in class. You know, if I have a water bottle, an actual water bottle, you know, I'll have them count. Now, mind you, I want them to practice skip counting because it helps us learn multiplication. So I'll say to get them to do it, right? And I'll say, if you don't count right, it's not going to count, you know, because they'll earn like an extra something. If, you know, like extra couple more minutes where we stop early and they, you know, we play a quick game or whatever. And so I'll say, you know, we got to skip count up to 60 or whatever the number is, like 81 by 9. And I have to have all this water, you know, down before we do. And I do it, but it's close. I make sure it's close, right? Because the goal is to get them counting. So it's the clever little things you do as a teacher. And I do that with my daughter too. So I don't know why I played this little trick on myself tonight, but you guys are putting water in the chat. Geez, Darium has got to go. Okay, when I'm out of water, though, I'm just out. When I'm out of water, I'm just out. Okay, because I don't have another water bottle. My daughter's supposed to be sleeping, so we'll see if she is or not. Okay, so who else do we have up in here? Okay, wait. I see a new face. Jeffrey, how are you? He said, be happy. Okay, I am happy. I am. I'm feeling good in the neighborhood. How about that? Pamela. You got me. You and Darium. Okay, Darium. Now, Pammy Whammy, I know you're not making me drink. I have having to catch up on my second tumbler, so this helps me too. I'm drinking with you. Okay, well, cheers. Bam. Okay. This is going to be going in a minute. Jeez. Hold up. Wait a minute. We have a super chat. Okay, who is it? Simply Taisha. She said, I need half of your energy, Dee, just half. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Now, I can't sing the song. Blame it on the, I can't say that. Blame it on the hormones. Blame it on the HRT, or we could blame it on the GLP-1. How about that? I think we could blame it on the GLP-1. Man, we got to come up with a song for that. Okay, thank you so much, Taisha. Let me give you a thank you. All right, here we. Okay, all right. Now I don't know where I left off at, but we were talking about. Let's see. Oh, I have a question for you. We were talking about if you're currently thinking about going up on a dose or not. But in the meantime, in between time, I want to know what do you guys think the biggest myth is about increasing your dose? And then I'm going to start telling you what the research says. Then we're going to play a game, of course, to wrap it all up, and then we're out of here. So what do you guys think is the biggest myth about increasing your dose? Like, who's going to get that first? Who knows? Okay, so Miss Rita, you're going back to set down to 7.5 in 4 weeks. Now, why are you going back to it? Are you feeling like your appetite is too suppressed, or you just are slowly going down? Like, what's the reason behind it? Okay, so Nora says yes, because I'm still having food noise and actually less. Yeah, that food noise is what gets a lot of people going. Yes, you see, the good thing I'm not using my vibration plate. You know what? I said the other day, I need to bring it up here again because it's downstairs. I was making videos or I was doing stuff with it down there. So I want to bring it back up here. Okay, so having that food noise is a thing. Yeah, oh yeah, drinking all that water. Yeah, I might have to go, but I'm holding on. Like, I don't know. It's a mental thing, I think. Yeah, okay, so let's see. Okay, so you said nope, not increasing. Nicole says nope, she's not increasing her dose at all. You're 10 pounds under your goal. Okay, yeah, wow. You lost 151 pounds. Jeez Louise. I mean, geez Louise, that's amazing. Amazing. Here we go. What are you guys doing? We got to give Nicole some confetti. Okay, all right. We got to give you some applause. All right, Nicole. That is amazing. You lost like half a person, a whole person, because there's a lot of people that weigh less than 151 pounds. What am I saying? Jeez, Louise. Okay, so what are you guys saying about? Okay, so Mayor Mindy. Jeez, it's going slow for some reason. Mayor Mindy is thinking about titrating down. Your blood sugar is too low and you're having hypoglycemic issues. Okay. Oh man. All right. So Mindy, I knew that, but yeah, we'll have to see what happens when you titrate down. What would be the reason why you would titrate down and just try it? What is there a reason why you're just like hesitant to jump right into it? Sparker. Hi, Sparker. What a name. I love that. I'm currently on 7.5 and thinking about going up to 10. Okay, very good. So what are the reasons why you're going up to 10? So when I read this research-based stuff, now this is not Dee Dee's opinion. And you know, when I read this, I want to know if you, I want you guys to kind of think in your mind and check it off, because that's what I'm kind of going to be doing. Not right now. The 5 is working well. Plus, if I go up to 7.5, it's an extra. Now, I realize money is an issue too, because the way it's tiered, which, you know, geez Louise, I wish it wasn't tiered. That's an extra $50 a month, and you can't spare that. Well, I'd be titrating down too. Okay, or going down to the lowest I could go and still get away with it. You know. Let's see. So Sparker, 51.6. Yay! All right, Sparker, we got to give you some confetti. Congratulations. Awesome job. Here we go. 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 Okay, let me not move too much because then I might have to go to the restroom. That is amazing, amazing, amazing. Very good. Good for you. I know you got to feel good. 50 pounds. Just think about a 50-pound sack of potatoes, how heavy that is. So you kind of slim down from that. I love that for you. Let's see. Is that my name twin up in here? Shay, how are you? How are you doing? Look at your beautiful profile pic. I love that. So Pam says no increase for me. 9 is treating me well. Very good. So that's it. You know, one of the things about compound, you could kind of maneuver that. Paul, you're talking about you're going up to red. No, no. Jeez, Louise. Oh my goodness, Paul. I'm not even gonna say that. You gotta wait till that baby is approved. Approved. Okay, all right. Inflammation was a struggle last year at 5 in my first year of maintenance. You're a year in maintenance. Now I'm doing 2 years, 2 of maintenance. with 7.5 working better. And I think that happened to Taisha as well. She titrated down and was trying to go down, and then that inflammation just like bumped her back up to that 5 milligrams. So, oh my gosh, geez, Louise, Taisha, yeah, you got to talk about that in your 2-year video that's coming soon to the neighborhood near you. Okay, so Miss Linda said, look at Miss Linda. I noticed her profile pic. She's always looking gorgeous, though. There is no increase for me, but I'm looking forward to starting the quick pen. You're starting the quick pen. What? Okay, yeah, you have to talk about that. I'm sure so many folks want to know about that, Miss Linda. Geez, Louise, good for you. She says, I fell asleep and woke up like, oh no, Diva is on. Let me get on. Yeah, I love that. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here too. Let's see. Okay. I'm scrolling down. Okay. So did you guys answer the question? Taisha said she's multitasking. Okay. So she said, my doctor sent in my prescription to Lilly Direct, waiting for their response so I can pay for the quick pen. Wow. That is so exciting. Somebody we know on the quick pen. Let's see. That way you'll lose bunches of extra weight. Nausea and constipation. Okay, so that's a reason. Okay, very good. Weight loss. Okay, very good. Higher dose equals more. Well, okay, this is the one where I was asking. I'm like, what? Okay, I thought I was thinking of a different one. This is what I said, the biggest myth. Okay, these are the biggest myths. Okay, let me go back. Okay, so Mel says that you'll lose a bunch of extra weight. Okay, very good. Nausea and constipation you'll have, says Bev. Lovely, how are you? She says you're losing weight. Okay, very good. Higher dose equals more weight loss. Okay, very good. Higher side effects. Okay, the biggest myth is that you'll lose more weight. Okay, losing weight faster, it'll make you lose weight faster. Losing more weight. Okay, Taisha says you'll lose more weight even faster. Okay, yes, Mel, going up does not mean more weight loss. Yes. All right. People are saying hello. Okay. Did I get everybody's guess? Okay. So the biggest myth is a faster dose increase means faster weight loss. So all of you out there who said that is the truth. And isn't that did you guys always think that? I thought that until I'm seeing people, around town in these 2 years, and it's not working like that. Right. And my thing is too, and maybe you guys know this, but so if you 15 was that like that top dose, and that's the dose supposedly that really helped people lose that weight. In the studies is what we were thinking. Okay, so then why are you also maintaining on 15? Why are you also maintaining on that 15? And now people are going down, but we know some people in our community that are still on 15 and they're 15 in maintenance. But yeah, so that higher dose is going to get you that extra boost of weight loss that people think, well, how could you maintain on that? So you would have to eat more. Are you doing the same thing? Like you would either have to eat more, exercise less, right? To not continue to lose, I would think. I have to ask Christopher Darden what he's doing. Because he's been on 15 maintaining for a long time. Chris from the downsides, I'm going to have to ask him. Now, I think this is true for some people. I don't think that's true. That is true for some people. But that's the biggest myth is going up, you're going to lose weight faster, right? Faster weight loss, not just weight loss, but lose faster. When people say losing more weight, not necessarily more weight, but people think you're going to lose fast, right? Because that higher dose is going to really zap your appetite. Excuse me. And I would, let me get a drink. I was going to say, I would imagine for some people, it's true, right? This is not absolute, right? This is not what everybody's experience is. There could be some people that go on 15 and lose faster, but we're talking about most people, right? Research is not, haven't talked to everybody. Don't you guys, have you ever thought that when there was a survey and they say, even on Family Feud, when they say, and the survey says, and these many people, and I'm like, they didn't ask me, so any survey is like that. It's not going to get all the experiences, all the people, which you would think on a trial they would, but yeah. So I'm sure it's exceptions to that rule, just like there's exceptions to every rule. All right, what about this one? Is anybody ever saying that? Keisha. So Keisha, Did you lose 235 pounds all on 5? I'm sure you were on 2.5. Excuse me, at some point. But did you lose that much weight on 5? Wow, that's a lot of weight. That is a lot of weight. Jeez, Louise. Okay, all right. What are you guys saying? Okay, so Sandy, you've been on 15 and the noise is starting to come back. Okay, so Sandy, this is one of the things that most people fear that haven't lost all their weight before they get to 15. So instead of saying most people, let's exchange that for Dee Dee. This is one of the things that I wonder. Like, okay, when I'm not on 15, but didn't this happen to my girl, the Countess of Shopping? Didn't she get to like 15 and she was stalled out for so long, and then she did get it back moving, but she was stalled out. And so what do you do? Now I know what she did, but so what do you think you're gonna do? Because you're at the top, the highest dose you can go. So you're either going to have to, let me just say, now I don't know this to be true because I don't know your whole situation, but if I'm just doing the math and thinking logically about this, you're either going to have to, you know, exercise more or start exercising. If you're not, you're going to maybe have to, either increase your calories or cut your calories. Sometimes it's not always the calorie deficit. Maybe you need to be in more of a deficit, or maybe you need to eat more. Maybe you need to eat more protein and cut out something else. It could be that too. It's something you need to do. So I would just say to you, tweak some different things, because if you keep doing what you're doing and you're not seeing progress, you might need to tweak something. But talk to your doctor. Maybe see a nutritionist, a dietitian. I'm not sure, because I don't really know your situation, but just thinking offhand, that's what I would do. And when I've had a stall or something, that's what I've done, and it has helped. Hold up. Wait a minute. We got a super chat. Who is giving us the super chat? The real MVP. Thank you. She says higher dose for me meant more water, inflammation loss, which equated to weight loss. Okay, very good. So more water and inflammation went away, which equated to weight loss for her. Very good. And MVP has said, let me give you a proper thank you, first of all. Let's see. Let me scroll down here. Sometimes I can't find it. Okay, here we go. Okay, thank you. Sometimes I remember you saying how you just kind of went through and you titrated, you went down that, you went up or whatever. As soon as you didn't wait around and say, oh, should I stay? Should I stay? You wanted to really get that weight off, which I feel like if you're paying out of pocket, that's a great strategy, which I know you are. So paying out of pocket is a motivation to do that, right? And then I also feel like, people want to see the weight loss, right? Because when it's slow and steady, or I don't even want to say slow and steady, when you're a slow responder, you're really losing flow. Like you just are not even a turtle. You're more like a sloth, shall I say. So it reminds me of I liken it to being like a sloth. They go super slow. According to Lily and Novo, though, it picks up even for a slow responder. And I never call myself a slow responder. I say I'm slow and steady. And really, my first year, I probably technically wasn't, but now my second year, I would be a slow and steady person because I've gone a little even slower. So, and let me just say to all my fast and furious friends out there, I think that's great. And, it's like, geez, Louise, if I could have lost fast, I would have taken that too. I'm just embracing what I'm doing because I don't have a choice, right? I'm not a moping person. I'm not going to be around moping about it. I'm just going to do what I do and keep it moving. So I embrace the slow and steady because I really feel like that's what I am. But yeah, it's just, it just depends on you and what you're doing. All right. So let's see. What are you saying? Okay. Shay. Okay. She says, I remember, are you going to get to 5 and still pick up your scripts even when you stop, just in case you want to pop back on it with no hassle? Oh, okay. That's what your doctor suggested. That's smart. Because if you stop it, you might have a harder time starting it back. Okay, very good. Good advice. If you can do it, let's see. You started at 2 and then 5 was the one. Wow. So look at this. Look at this lady. She lost 235 pounds all on 5 milligrams. Jeez Louise. That is amazing. Amazing. So I would consider you a super responder, somebody that, and I know people don't like the labels of it all. And if you don't like the labels, give yourself a different one. I'm going to tell you, this lady wrote me this comment today, and I thought this was so smart. I probably can't find it now that I'm like on live trying to find it. But I just thought it was a smart way to look at her progress and to kind of change her mindset, right? And that mindset is what gets us. It's the mindset. Now, I'm just going to look real quick and see if I can find her on my latest video. And she made a comment in there. Great comments. Great comments too, by the way, on the video. I always have some great comments. Okay. Let me see if I can find her comment. Let's see. Okay, so this is what Miss Andrea said. Shout out to you, Miss Andrea, wherever you are. Wait a minute. Hold it. I see how I get distracted. Hold up. Wait a minute. We got somebody that's a first time live. How are you? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. I'm just going to call you Jen. Is it Jen Sir? Jen Sir. But Jen, can I call you Jen? I hope that's okay. So, okay, back to Miss Anna. So this is what Anna said, and I think that this is a great way to change your mindset. She says, you are so right. Consistency is the key. On this Mounjaro journey, I have lost 40 pounds in 13 months with improved lab work across the board. I stopped labeling myself a slow responder. Listen to this. She says, instead, I call myself, what'd she say? I call myself a healthy responder. How about that? A healthy responder. Oh my goodness. I just love that for her. I love that for her. That mindset, and words do matter. Words do matter. So I love that, because with that thinking, that's going to take her far. And she said, what did she say? Wait a minute. I lost my train of thought. Okay. So she said, I stopped labeling myself a slow responder, and instead I call myself a healthy responder. And she said, I ditched the scale, only weighing at the doctor's office every 3 months. That's a thought. Ditch the scale. And I wouldn't do that, because I'm just kind of being accountable with you guys here. But I think that's a great idea if you're not on YouTube making videos and the scale stresses you out. This alleviates weight loss anxiety for me. I just take the shot. I'm currently on 10 milligrams. I try to eat healthy, move my body, and trust the process. Life is too short to only measure in pounds and inches. Now, she's probably not on here, but shout out to you if you're watching, Andrea. And I'm going to give you some confetti. When I read that comment, I thought, now this is a person who is rewriting the narrative for herself. And I absolutely love that. That's what you got to do. Kudos to you. All right, Miss Andrea, here you go. Let's give her some applause. I love that. Now, I realize people don't really like labels, and I kind of don't either. I'm not like a big label fan, but, it just change it, right? So people say that, just change it up. All right, I think we have another newbie that I haven't seen. Nathaniel, he says, I have no personality. Thank you for coming in here and telling me that. That just makes me want to have even more personality. Nathaniel, we're about to boot you out of here. Who is this? Get this Nathaniel out of here. Nathaniel, you make me want to take a drink. Where's just something what else was in here? Oh, it's my water. Okay, all right. All right, so let's see. Okay, you said I'm hoping not to go back on though. Okay, very good. You're hoping not to go on. Okay, all right. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, all right. Dang, geez, Louise. All right. Sorry. I just had to laugh at the Bellflower's comment. Okay. So Shay, you're hoping not to go back on. Okay, very good, very good. Let's see. Oh, okay. I completely get it. My doc said that if I cut it out completely for whatever reason, need to go back, they would start from now, which you would not qualify. Now, there is some people who are telling me that they have like pre-authorizations all the way to for like, what are they saying? To like for 20, 30 years out. Like, is that a thing? Because I mean, my doctor is like 1 year at a time. I didn't ask her. I think I was gonna ask her to extend it out, but yeah, I've heard some people saying they have their pre-authorizations to 2030, all kind of stuff. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, so Sandy said my doctor added metformin, but I don't like it at all. I'm doing gym, but if I'm honest with myself, I need to do better with food types and drinking water. Also, my sleep patterns. Okay, so here's my water. We had the troll that made me take a drink. Jeez Louise, get the trolls out. All right, so let me just ask. Okay, so that was my one question. So let me just tell you. So these are the signs that your current dose is working. So this is going to be helpful to me because I'm going to be taking this and talking about this with my doctor. So it says, do not move up without talking to your doctor and getting your doctor's input. But these are the signs it's working. So your appetite reduction is reduced. Your food noise is, reduced, which mine are. I could check. You're having steady weight loss, even if it's slow. So, I'm the 0.2 queen, so I can check that. You're having better blood sugar control. I can check that. I'm having less cravings. Now, that's where it is. That's where I could just give myself not a check. I'm going to give myself, now, I'm just going to put this in crayon and pencil because, remember, I'm having less cravings since I gave up the sweet stuff. So I will say that. So I say out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I got 4 out of the 5. So we know slow progress is the real progress, right? So that's fine. So I got 4 out of the 5. So if you got more than those, if you got all 5 or if you got 3 out of 5, I think you're good, right? With staying on your current dose, any of those. But the more you have, the better. So these are signs you might need to move up. So the first one is your appetite has fully returned. They say fully. Now I got this research from Lilly, Novo, a combination. I always go to my go-to Harvard and the Mayo Clinic. So they're saying if your appetite has fully returned, so we know it reduces it, but if it's back and you're wanting to eat everything in sight, or you're really thinking about these cookies that you normally pass up and you haven't been passing them up, that's something to think about. You are constantly hungry. Your weight has stalled for 4 to 6 weeks. So that's a thing to think about. Your cravings are back every single day. Now that's where I fall into that one. Your blood sugar is rising again. You don't have side effects. So if you don't have side effects, then that's probably it. So yes. Okay. So no side effects anymore. That means your body has fully adapted to the medicine, and then it might be time to move up. So, but talk to your doctor again. So what are you guys thinking? Did that resonate with anybody? Now that troll that was in here, I booted him out. So I think my mods are trying to find out where he's at. I booted him out and I should have blocked it, but I just went to the first thing I saw, which was delete the comment. So he could be still up in here. If you see him, block him out of there. Yeah. Okay. All right. He said, I have no personality, which means I have a great personality. It's always the opposite of what they want to say. Let's see. Okay. He says, great conversations are taking place. Thank you for that, Round Mom. All right. So, you said, oh, you dropped your phone. Oh, geez, Louise. Okay. All right. I'm going through this chat. Let me see. Okay. All right. Let me see. Does anybody? All right. So we got that. Anybody else? Let's see. Oh, geez, Louise. I'm scared to click on a new person. They might be trying to troll me. Okay, that's not as bad as the troll that when I dropped the link. That's why I don't drop the link. I always tell this story. My worst troll was one that was trying to show me his private parts, and he was behind stage. I dropped that link. He had on a mask. I thought I was at like Chippendale somewhere. I'm like, what in the what? So yeah, so you can't beat that troll. I don't know what you could do to beat that troll. All right. So my next question, and then we're gonna play this game. Okay, what time is it? It's 9:30. Jeez Louise. Let's see. So Paul says that's what I've noticed. Cravings come back when you overindulge in stuff that you gave up. Absolutely. And I think that that's what kickstarted it, honestly. And yeah, when I in my inner circle group, we were talking about that, and somebody mentioned that, like they think that they indulged in something, and then they kind of was thinking about like, oh, it made you want to eat it again, right? And it kind of reminds me of the Lay's chip. You can't just have one. You can't just have one Lay's potato chip. You want to have several, right? And so I think that had just that December, just when I was grieving and just off my schedule, going to visit here and taking food there and doing this and doing that, and it just kind of went from there. So, geez, Louise. Let's see. Sydney, how are you, Sydney? She says, hi, Miss Sunshine DD. I love that, Miss Sunshine. All right, so I might have skipped over some people. If I skipped you, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get through this chat. Those PAs can change without notice. Mine was approved until next month, but they ended it a month early. Really? Does that make you nervous? Jeez, Louise. So I go to my doctor next month. And actually I was supposed to go this month, but it was scheduled on the same day as my parent conferences and I had to switch. So when I go next month, I'm going to be asking her, I need to write myself a note because we'll get in there and talking and reminiscing and just, having a nice old conversation and I'll forget. So I have to write things down. Let's see. Wait, okay. So maybe that's who I heard that from. Pamela said, yeah, you got yours to $2,099. I mean, really? $2,099. Jeez, Louise. What insurance company did that? Okay, all right. Hello. We got a newbie up in here. All right, Pam says, I agree. Daily weigh-ins help me. I just don't let it stress me if it goes up. So this new person, Wrestling, is that how you pronounce your name? Gustavo. I don't want to mess up a name. I'm so good with messing up these names. Okay. Welcome to the chat. Are you on a GLP-1? What are you doing? Are you on a health journey? What are you doing? Tell us all about it. Let's see. Resubmitting, picking up 3 boxes tonight. Oh my goodness. That's so cool. Okay, very good. All right. Let's see. I'm scrolling. Okay, so let me go to okay. So according to my research, let me just tell you that before we start our game, because you might need this info for the game. So it says signs you should not increase yet. Now, remember, let me put this up again because Dee Dee is not a doctor. I don't play one on the internet either. So I'm just saying this is, according to research, but you always have to check for your doctor. This is not medical advice. So it says you should not increase yet if you're still losing inches, even inches. Are you guys measuring yourself? Did you measure yourself in inches? So you need to measure yourself. Your weight fluctuate, but it's, it tends to be down, right? So your trend is down. And remember, when I was at the doctor in October, my labs were great. My A1C was normal. All was good with the world. That she said the trend, and I say this with my stock. If you're in my stock class, I don't know if I said this a lot. We're going to get into some lingo of it all. But the trend is your friend. In stocks, the trend is your friend with this losing weight. So she saw my line was going down, and that's all she cared about. She didn't care that it was going down slow. She just cared that it was going down in the right direction. And if you're somebody that looks at patterns, you know that how important that is. That line, that trend is your friend. You just increased recently, so you went up. Now, remember, it used to be a thing. You go up every 4 months, but now they kind of scaled, and not kind of, they have scaled that back. So you just increased recently. You might want to not increase just yet. You have to give your body a chance to adapt to it. If you have strong side effects, if those side effects are still strong, do not go up in a dose unless you check with your doctor or there's another reason why. And if you are losing 1 to 2 pounds a week. Now, I've had somebody on here before. I remember this was a while back when I was doing live saying, well, I want to lose 3 to 4 pounds a week. Well, slow down. Slow down. I mean, geez, Louise, that's a lot of weight to be losing in a week. Just think about how much of a calorie deficit you have to be in to lose 3 to 4 pounds a week. Every week? I mean, we all have that pop sometimes, but every week? All right, so that's it. All right, so basically, the GLP-1 dosing is designed to let your body adjust to the medication, right? To reduce your side effects, to protect your muscle mass. Can you believe that? To protect your muscle mass. And I know Eli Lilly is going to be coming up with something in the next year or two to help with that, the muscle mass of it all. So, I mean, I just think it's a lot of great things on the horizon, and to regulate your hormones, right? And so some of us, we know we're not fully optimized with the hormones. I'm working on that myself. But it basically is just conditioning your body. It's getting your metabolism all together. So it's just a great thing. And so many of us have experienced that. So let's play a game. Let's see what do you know about the dose? This game is called Move Up or Hold Up. Wait a minute. If you say hold up, wait a minute. If you say hold up, you gotta say hold up, wait a minute. So let me write that down. Move up. I don't like writing like on the live because I always feel like I'm gonna misspell something. Me and this typing is not. We are not friends. Hold up or move up. All right. So the game is called Hold Up or Move Up. So let's see. This is the smartest chat in all the land. So we will see what you guys are saying. This chat is popping. Jeez, Louise. All right, so we have 89 people watching. How many likes do we have? If you're out there watching, you gotta like the video. Thank you, dear. I actually need some water. Jeez, Louise. Okay, Tracy. Tracy said, I'm out. I gotta watch that replay. Watch the end for the game, Tracy. Okay, so I'm deleting this comment. I don't know what's up with this person, but I'm about to delete this comment out of here. Jeez, Louise. Okay, so your doctor wants every month. The only reason why I didn't was it was hard to get a hold of him to have him call in a new prescription. Wow. Jeez, Louise. Okay, all right. We had 91 people watching. Oh, let's hope we're gonna break that 100 mode one of these. I think we did break the 100, but I wasn't paying attention the one night. It was 1 or 2 nights, but we were at 91. So if we could get to 100, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I would love to see that. All right, Tracy, come back next Wednesday. Sunday, Tracy, come back Sunday. Remember, I'm going live on Sunday. So hopefully you have your notifications on so you can see. Okay, so here is the game. Okay, move up. Let me put the banner up. It was thrown off by Tracy there. Move up or hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, so this is first question. You've been on your dose for 2 weeks, but your hunger is back and the scale has stalled. Is that a move up or is that a hold up? What do you think? I'm going to repeat it. You've been on your dose for 2 weeks and your hunger is back. The scale has stalled. Is that a move up or is that a hold up? Wait a minute. Nicole, I was thinking the same thing. Are you going to be around in 2099? Jeez, Louise, that's a long time. Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, what are you guys saying in the chat? Okay, so we got some people. Kim, how are you? Okay, wait a second, you guys. Okay, wait. What does MVP say? Oh, you're watching on 2 devices, TV and mobile, but only lets me like once. Oh, okay. Okay, well, thank you for trying. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Isn't that Ice Cube? My boy, Ice Cube. Okay. All right, so okay, all right. Taisha came to no. Of course, Mel came in first with the hold up, wait a minute, or was that Mel? Or was that Taisha? I'm so confused. Oh, you said I broke 102. I didn't see it. See, I never see it when I happen to look up. It's like they know I'm looking. It'll go down, and then when I'm not looking, it goes back up. Well, I'm gonna give myself some confetti because I haven't caught it, but Mel put it in writing, so. Let's give myself some confetti. Yay! Jeez, Louise. you know, to when you're on here, you know, when you're on here live and a lot of people watch, that's so good. That really, I love the engagement of it all. And when usually when I get off of these lives, I have sometimes like 100, 200, sometimes 300 views already. So I love that. So, you know, I don't know how they calculate that up, but it's good. All right, so here we go. Wait a second. Okay, so we got hold up. Okay, Taisha says hold up. And Paul is saying, hold up. He got me in that ice cube mode. Miss Linda is saying, hold up. Keisha says, hold up. Keisha, I'm going with whatever you say. Whatever Keisha's answer is my answer for tonight. Jeez, Louise. Okay. You said, hold up, hold up, hold up. You got a lot of hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Yes. Wait. Okay. Hold up. Wait a minute. Yes. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay. I can't keep up with the CC. You're talking so fast. I can't. Miss Brenda, I'm so glad you're in here. How are you? Okay. All right. Hold up. Okay. So we got. Hold up. Wait a minute. Miss Cookie. Hold up. Wait a minute. Says Sydney. That's right. Okay. Daria, who told you 2 weeks wasn't thaw? It's just a scenario. It's just a scenario. It's to throw the folks off. Don't you know that? Hold up. Pat. Hey, Pat, how are you? Pat loves a good game. Come on in here, Pat. You said you had to. mm. Every time you say water, I got to take a drink. Okay. All right. Well, okay. Very good. Very good. So it was, okay. Hold up. You give it at least 4 weeks for your medicine to work. Okay. All right. All right. Very good. Thank you. That's to send it back. They mixed up the wrong meds. Hold up. Oh, I love you too. Thank you. Thank you. I love you guys. I love this channel. I just love it all. Love it all. Thank you. Love you, Miss Rita, with the motivation for me. So she's watching on closed caption. Isn't that what CC means? Okay, very good. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, so it was a hold. It was a hold. Okay, so for round, okay, this is round 2, number 2. So what about this one? Okay, so you've been on the same dose for 6 weeks. Now it's just 6 weeks. Well, I'm not gonna say just because I don't want to influence the answer. But you went on a dose for 6 weeks. Your hunger is back every day, and you have not lost a thing in a month. Are you moving up or are you holding up? You've been on the same dose for 6 weeks. Your hunger is back every day. You're hungry. You're trying to eat whatever you can eat. You have no loss for a month. What are you going to do? Are you moving up or are you holding up? Are you calling that doctor and say, Doc, I need to go titrate up? Now, if you're on 15, sorry. But you know what? I guess you could come, and you know, this is just my opinion. This is nothing factual. I don't really know much about it, but I've been seeing around town that people have been introducing different things along with the GLP-1, like metformin or, you know, some other kind of therapy. So, I mean, I guess that's the thing if you get to 15 and you need something stronger, but I'm not saying you should do that. I'm just saying I've heard that. All right. So, oh, Bev, geez, Louise. All right, so Paul is saying he's gonna hold up. Taisha, hold up, hold up. Moving on up. We're moving on up to the east side. Isn't that how it goes? To a deluxe apartment in the sky high. Jeez Louise. All right, so you're holding it up. Okay, very good. All right. Miss Brenda's coming on in. Hi, Miss Brenda. You're moving up. Okay, my name twin is moving up. Okay, hold up. Okay, so I'm going with Keisha. She says, hold up. I say, okay. Move up, says Nora. Okay, Nora, never fear. Nora has been here. Okay, so you're moving up, please. Okay. All right. And you still have 2 pens. The mayor says, hold up. Geez, Louise. Hold up. Let that body adjust. Okay, I love that. Okay, hold up, evaluate, then decide. This is the smartest chat in all of GLP-1 land. I love that. Move up, but that's just me. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Moving, I'm MVP is on the run. She's moving up. She's like, well, talk to your doctor. Go see your doctor. So you're in maintenance. So I like to take advice from those folks in maintenance because they can show you the way. It says where we're moving up to the higher dose. Okay, very good. You're moving on up like George and Wheezy. More data is needed. Okay, Taisha coming in. Sounded like a doctor's assistant. Okay, okay, another one. Doctor's assistant depends. Okay, all right, very good. Move it on up. And Pamela did say that too, didn't she? All right, Virginia. Okay, so MVP says she is moving on up. Now I'm doing what Keisha's doing. Keisha, what are we doing again? Jeez Louise. Keisha, what are we doing? Keisha says hold up. And ooh, there is no clear answer for the depends, people. Depends. Or who else was that? Taisha was saying, I need more info. It varies. Like this is one you might need more info. Now, what you would do is, do you, right? So, but this is one that it would depend. But it's possibly time to evaluate and increase. That's a possibility, but it's not like a flat out, you should go up. Oh, dear you. Jeez Louise. Okay, all right. All right, so that was a good one, very good one, but no one was wrong, right? Really on this, because it just depends on you and your situation. All right, what about this? Round 3. Let me put my words back up here again. So we're moving up or we're holding on. We're moving up like George and Wheezy or we're holding on. All right, so what about you're losing 1.5 pounds a week? They got me at the 1.5 pounds a week. I love this. You're losing at 1.5 pounds a week. Your appetite is controlled. You have minimal cravings. What are you doing? Are you holding or are you moving up? Are you moving up or are you holding? Keisha, what are we doing? Okay, so we're losing 1.5 pounds a week. Our appetite is controlled. We have minimal cravings. Are we moving on up? Or are we holding it up? All right, what are we doing, Keisha? I'm going with whatever she says. Okay, all right. And I would encourage my students not to do that, but I'm doing that because, geez, Louise, 235 pounds. I gotta be listening to something she's doing. Okay, all right. So, what time is this stamped at? Okay. I think I scrolled down way too much. Okay, all right. Wait a minute. Let's see. I don't know where I left off at. What time is this? 9:52. Hold up. Wait a minute. Am I doing the right ones? Okay, Beverly. Okay, so I think this is it. Hold up. Moving up. I hope that's not the last one. Moving up. Okay, all right. I think this is the last one I'm looking at. Jeez, Louise, I scrolled down too much. Okay, I take that back. Okay, wait a second. Bellflower, she says moving up after finishing those last 2. Okay, hold up. All right, I see you, Sherry. I'm gonna come back, or is it Cherie? I'm gonna come back. You're gonna talk. You're gonna toss it up. Hold up, holding. We're holding. Okay, we're holding, Keisha. Okay, holding. Okay, you guys, you got it. Hold up. Wait a minute. We're holding it. Okay, very good. Eating right, working out. Is the injection site not working? Well, it could be. Remember, they say your body can adapt to it and get used to it, and then it doesn't do it, right? It doesn't work. So, but that's why I say I would tweak it. Whenever I get to a stalled out point, I'd kind of tweak what I'm doing. And then once I'm tweaked out and I just can't do anymore, then I would consider it with my doctor. But yeah, so that's a good question. But you're supposed to hold it. This example, you're losing 1.5 pounds a week. Your appetite is controlled. You have minimal cravings. I mean, that's what the medication is designed to do. So you would hold it because guess what? Your dose is working. All right. So if you said that, all right. So now remember, this is all subjective and dependent on your body. Okay. So I'm back. Welcome back. Down 104 since starting May of 2025. Thinking of change. Thinking of changing my name to Slim's Done Bacon. What in the world? I love that. Never had side effects other than appetite suppression, followed by doctor's dosing. Everyone is different. Absolutely. All right. So we got to give you some confetti and some clapping. Jeez Louise. Excellent job. All right, excellent job. So you're doing it and doing it and doing it well. Just doing it and doing it and doing it well. Jeez, Louise. Oh my goodness, I love that. She's like, I'm back. I'm changing my name because I didn't slim down. So I'm sure you're at your goal and all of that, I bet. All right, very good. So you guys are saying, you guys said, hold up. Okay, what about this one? So, what about this one? So you feel no appetite suppression at all and you never did. So, but it doesn't tell me a whole lot more. So you felt no appetite suppression at all, and you never did. Just based on the appetite suppression. Let's say it depends on, right, if you're losing or not. But I think people, so if you're losing and you have no appetite suppressed, then people are going to be okay with it. So let's just say you're not losing. Because if you're losing, people are going to be like, I'm still staying on this because I'm not gaining weight. So let's say you're not losing and you feel no appetite suppression. Somebody told me that. Who was that who told me they never felt appetite suppression? I've heard that before from somebody. So if you never felt appetite suppression, that's one of the bonuses, the perks of being on the GLP-1. So, geez, Louise, during my weight loss, I was busting. Oh, okay, your chops walking 3 to 5 miles a day. You were fasting, eating healthy. If I wasn't losing, then something was wrong. LOL, just saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, and you know, like I said, I think I said that in my last video. You know, if you're doing all the things, you know, if you're pushing it, right? You know, so, you know, if you see somebody working out, they say they're eating all the things, they're busting chops like you, and they're not losing. I would look at what you're doing, right? Look at what you're doing. I don't think I've ever been on here. It's been a couple times. So when I felt like I was doing all the things, but remember, I've never been like a cardio person. So technically I could really pick that up and do a lot more with that than what I'm doing. And that would be my strategy before I went on 15, unless there was the reason why my doctor really thought I should be on 15. That's something that I can add. I still have another resource. Like I've taken the sweets out, and my other thing I could do is instead of doing like 10 minutes and, you know, doing 10 minutes of moving around and doing cardio, I could do more, right? I could do more. The strength training, I wouldn't really add on to that because I don't know if I even have time in my schedule, but yeah. Yeah, but I could do more with I can say that for myself. Like if I just had to do something else, I could add more. Now, if you're doing all the things like you just said, like look at all those things. Like she's walking 3 to 5 miles a day. You're fasting. And I would talk to your doctor before you were to do that, but that's okay for her. Eating healthy. She said if I wasn't losing something, what's wrong? Okay, very good. We love that. Okay, all right. I'm holding on for dear life because I'm losing. I'm gonna speak that into existence in the name of Jesus. Amen. I love that for you, Bev. And you started losing. Okay, so that's a hold. Okay, very good. You're finally feeling it. Less cravings on your second dose of 7.5. Very good. Good for you. Stay and hold. It's working. Yeah, I agree. You got to stay and hold. That is great for Sheree. I gave her some confetti, didn't I, guys? I can't remember. I think I did. That just was so fast. Yeah, so Paul says it depends. Have you been sticking to the game plan or have you been fooling around in the words of change? Changing faces. Okay, okay. All right. And that does make a difference, doesn't it? And you know, I'm one of those people, I'm gonna take up for the people that's struggling even to do that. I say give people grace. You know, that's just my thing. Like give people grace, let people get their struggle on, and then let them come back. Like they're gonna come back around. So we just gotta be encouraging to folks. I feel like, because I feel like we have been beat up. You know, we're still being beat up out in these GLP-1 streets with people who don't think we should be on it. People who think like, you know, somebody said, what is going to happen long term? Well, I don't know how much long term you want, but 2 years in, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling so good. I knew that who sings this? Be taking care of my life like I should. Remember J-Lo's song, Feeling So Good. So yeah, 2 years in, I'm still feeling good. So I'm saying this is the winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right, so here we go again. Here we go again with where this is number 5. We have one more and then a bonus, and then we're out of here. You just increased your dose last. I just read that. Okay, so maybe that was the one. Oh, no. You just increased your dose last week, but the scale has not moved. Oh, jeez, Louise. So are you moving up? Or are you holding on? Mindy says she's never had. Mindy, never. Jeez, Louise, you've never had appetite suppression. Jeez, Louise. Yeah, that's a need more info. But yeah. Wow. So you've been on a medication, I imagine some people do that, right? They get on there, you're a newbie, right? So we got to give people grace because they're a newbie. So you're a newbie, you get on this medication, you're not feeling anything. The scale has not moved. People panic, right? Because they think most people, I think, unless you're just researched and watched a lot of, YouTube channels and some of these doctors out here, you're probably thinking like we all were, I'm going to take this medication. And not all, because some of you probably didn't think that, but I did. And I've heard some content creators say that, I got on here, I thought in 6 months I was going to be at my goal. And I was basing it kind of on, now I know everybody's different, but I started seeing all these celebrities dropping weight. Now I know they have trainers and people making meals and all that, but I just thought and they were gaunt looking. I just thought gosh, it must really make you lose so fast. And for some people it does, but again, our body, our metabolic situation is all different. And I also want to say too, though, I do know that you could be doing all the things. I don't know that. Well, I do know that for myself. It's times where I've been doing all the things and the scale didn't move, but it didn't stay that way, right? Because I eventually tweaked stuff and maneuvered stuff and figured stuff out to do to kind of get the scale moving again. But I would say there are people probably out there that are doing all the things and maybe their body is just not responding. But have you ever thought too that some people may need a higher dose than 15? So that's why, Paul, I don't dare say and they're doing all the things and and they could be, and then they say they're not losing, that they could be not being forthright, right? Still doing some things that they're not supposed to be doing. I think some people are going to need Retta, which is supposed to be, and it's going to work a little bit different. So I think we're going to be shocked about how it's going to work. I think some people may need multiple therapies. I think some people may need 25 milligrams, like Darium said, he's on 25 milligrams. Some people may really need that. So don't count out other people's bodies and how it functions, because we really just don't know. We don't know. We just assume oh, okay, everybody should be losing up to this 15, but I don't know if I believe that that's true. And the more people, we meet, and the more I learn about this, I'm thinking maybe some people's bodies could just be so jacked up. You got to read that book enough, where they really explain the biology of it all. And I think that might shed some light. We're on our last, my little book inner circle group have been reading that, and we're on our last chapters of it. And it's just been kind of eye-opening, some of the things. They reinforced some things I already thought, but it also enlightened me too on the medical part of it all. And I do think, even with diet and exercise, now, are we in people's houses knowing what they're doing? We are not. So I don't want to, I never say all and, of anything, but I do believe that it's people out there that this medication does not work for. Now that's a fact in my mind. Now I don't know if might not be a fact for real, but in my mind, it just makes sense to me. You want your refund back. Okay, so you guys were all right. That's a hold up. Wait a minute. So the bonus round is, what about this? All right, now this is a good question, because I'm telling you, I get this situation a lot, and I hit the people with are you losing inches though? And they have to say yes, because they start saying their clothes is different, and this is how they know. So this is the last bonus question. You're losing inches, but not the weight. Are you going to hold or are you going to move it up? Are you moving it or you holding? What do you think? And remember, this is my opinion. I'm not a doctor. I'm just going with what the research says, but there are exceptions to every rule. Just remember that. You know, remember that exceptions to every rule out there. So what do you guys think? While you guys are writing your comment, I just want to remind you that on what day is that? Sunday, I'm gonna be live with a huge update. Gosh, my update is a life-changing something that I want to share with you guys. And then I have another update. And I don't know if my other update, I'm going to make a separate video about it or just share it live on Sunday. But yeah, I have two things going on that I just, one is just going to affect like my life in general. The other one is also going to affect my life depending on what I do with the situation. So I'm going to be sharing that. So I'm going to be live on Sunday at 7:30. So come and hang out with me. I'm going to put up a post to remind you guys. And it could just be me and my mods. I got the best mods in all of GLP-1 land. It could just be me and my mods. That's okay. I'm going to be on there. You can catch the replay if you're busy on Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. But I am going to be on there just sharing my big, huge life update. So if you rock with Dee, come in and check me out and and you can see what's going on with me. Okay, so what are you guys saying? You guys are super smart. And not just in my chat. I see the people being smart in everybody's chat, not just my chat. Let's see. Okay, when I'm in some chats, I'll be talking about that too on Sunday. All right, so hold up, says Miss Rita. Hold up, okay? I hope I got this right. Yes, Darium, I love this. The therapeutic dose for some people are different. Some comorbidities need a correction before the weight loss is obtained. Yeah, and it might take 15 to get to that. Now, if I am wrong, we're going to come back and we're going to replay this video. But I guarantee you, it's going to come out that some people were doing all the things and they still weren't losing. And I really believe that now. I don't know, unless somebody, to me, when you send people off on their home to do their own thing, I don't know if I really know that people are really doing their own thing. So this research that they're doing, I hope they put people in a place where they can monitor, right? Because you know what they're doing then because you're monitoring it closely. Because I really do think that some people this 15 isn't cutting it. And that had to be true because Wegovy, right? They increased Wegovy. Eli Lilly, I'm sure it's going to be increasing. That quick pen, I'm sure people are going to be doing some things with that quick pen. So we'll hear about that soon, I'm sure. All right. So did you guys all say, hold up? You said, who doesn't rock with Dee? Thank you for that. I don't know, but I have a feeling, I'm so nice and bubbly. Sometimes people who are nice and bubbly don't like a nice bubbly person. Some people might want to, don't like that. I'm nice and bubbly. It's probably annoying to them, but that's okay. I mean, it is what it is. All right. But anyway, let's see. What are you guys saying? Excuse me, Mel. I think that's really the only way you're going to know. I really do. You got to be like watching folks. All right, Paul. Yeah, Paul is saying, yeah, he agrees. Did I miss Ruth? Is she in here? Ruth's Healthy Life. She says, hold up. If I'm losing. Yes. So many people had the correct answer. If you're losing inches, but we all know, especially if you're a content creator, you know this so well, that when people leave comments on your videos, and I get these comments all the time, is that people want to see those pounds coming off. And I tell you, if you're paying $650, I don't blame you. If you're paying $400 a month, I don't blame you. I feel like if you're paying that compound prices, any prices, when you're paying out of pocket, that it really just hits you. You want that weight to be coming off, but we just got to make sure, like everybody in here is saying, that we're just kind of doing all the things to support it. But if you're an emotional eater like myself, or if you just have things going on where you can't meal prep and get yourself organized. And when I say can't, you can't fit it in, but the fact that you don't know that you can, you need some support. So this is what Dee Dee's Live is for. Come here and I'm going to organize you and get you together. Like I'm trying to get myself together. I am organized. I'm meal prepped. I feel like I'm meal prepped from now to Christmas. Do you guys ever do that? Do you meal prep and over meal prep? Because you can only, stuff can only stay in your fridge for so long. And then I forget to freeze it. So I'm kind of over meal prep for me and my daughter. So I got to freeze stuff. What's tomorrow? Thursday. So by Friday, if I don't eat it, I'm going to freeze it. All right. Freeze it. This is the whole day. All right. So yeah. So that is it. You guys were right. If you're losing inches but not weight, you want to hold a hold. If you're paying $650, talk to your doctor and move it. Jeez, that's a lot of money to be paying and not losing weight. So if I were you, I would try to figure out something I was going to do. So, all right. Well, thank you guys so much for rocking with me. Thanks to my mods, Mail to the Beast, Bellflower, Simply Taisha. I appreciate you all. Thank you for the super chats. I appreciate the super chats from Simply Taisha and then from the Real MVP. Thank you, ladies. You guys have a great rest of your week. I will see you guys on Sunday. What time did I say? 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I love that. All the big losers, all the small losers, all the people that are like me with the 0.2 losing. I love you guys all. Congratulations on your loss. And just hang in there. Hang in there. Check out my community post every day. Now, do I have something scheduled for tomorrow? Because I'm saying that. I'm like, am I going to forget? So if you want some encouragement, check out my community post. We just want to keep it positive and encouraging, right, for everybody. That's my goal. So I love you guys. Have a great week. Bye.